Good morning, students. Standard 10, subject social science, and as usual, chapter number 6, places of Indian cultural heritage. And today we'll discuss two or three topics. And I already informed you that in this video we talk about the places of Indian cultural heritage. So it is an interesting topic because might be you have seen some of these places. Now, first one is that Qutub Minar. Today's topic is that, and in board examination, generally it will be asked for 2 or 3 marks. So today we'll write here the main features or main points of this topic. First one, Qutub Minar was situated at Delhi. Now next one, Qutub Minar was constructed in 12th century by Qutbuddin Aibak. Now, but before completed this construction of this Qutub Minar, the Qutbuddin Aibak was died. So remaining part of the Qutub Minar was constructed by his son-in-law Iltutmish. So remaining part was completed by his son-in-law Iltutmish. Now we talk about the Qutub Minar. Qutub Minar was 72.5 meter tall stone skyscrapers of India, and it is the, you can say, highest stone skyscrapers of India. Now we'll talk about the main features of Qutub Minar. Exactly, the Qutub Minar main circumference of Qutub Minar is at 72.5 meter, and generally 13.75 meter at its base and 2.75 meter at its top. Now, so the structure is like this way: 72 meter height, 13.75 meter its circumference is, and it reduced to top its 2.75 meter. Another most important thing is that verses of Quran was engraved on the Qutub Minar. Another topic is Hampi of 3 marks. Generally, it is asked in 3 marks in board examination. So let's explore this topic. First of all, location. Where is it located? So Hampi was located at the bank of river Tungabhadra of Hospet in Bellary district in Karnataka. Now look at the location of, first of all, Hampi. Hampi was located at the bank of river Tungabhadra of Hospet in Bellary district in Karnataka. In board examination, generally they ask maybe district also, maybe city also, or maybe state also. So you must have to remember these 3 things that I have underlined. Next topic, next point is about Hampi. Hampi was the capital city of Vijayanagar kingdom. Now, the next one is about the rulers of Vijayanagar kingdom were lovers of art. Now, main point about the Hampi is the period of Krishna Dev Rai was considered to be golden period. Now listen, the period of Krishna Dev Rai was considered to be the golden period because of the art is reached to the highest peak. Because during that time the art is reached to highest peak. So that is why it is considered as a golden period. Maybe board examination they will ask the questions from this point also. For example, why the golden period of Krishna Dev Rai is considered. So at that time we need to write the information about Hampi only. The main feature of architecture, the main feature of the architecture style of Vijayanagar to carve out huge and magnificent pillars from the stone. Now you just see that the main feature of architecture style of Vijayanagar is that they have carved out the huge and magnificent pillars from one stone only. That is why it is considered the main feature or main style of architecture of Hampi. Now another point about the Hampi is that in Hampi during the Krishna Dev Rai reign, the main example of architecture is that Vithala and Hazara temple is considered the best example of architecture style of art during the time of Krishna Dev Rai. Now another example is that Virupaksha temple and Virupaksha and Achyutrai temple of Lord Krishna. This is the temple of Lord Krishna was considered the best example of architecture style of art. So it is the information about Hampi that we have completed around 6 to 8 points and 3 marks. Now we have completed Hampi. Now today's another topic is that Humayun's tomb. Now, first of all, we need to understand the word tomb. Tomb means in Gujarati we can say kabar. So, Humayun's tomb or Humayun ka maqbara. It is asked for 2 marks. Now, first of all, the Humayun's tomb was located at Delhi. Humayun's tomb was located at Delhi and during the Mughal art or literature. Now, the tomb of Humayun was constructed by his wife Hamida Begum. Hamida Begum. Now, another information about Humayun's tomb is that it was constructed in Iranian style of art. Now, it is constructed in Iranian style of art. Now, red and white stone was skillfully used in it. So we'll be having here 4 points, and generally it is asked for 2 marks only. So it is enough for the 2 marks. First of all, where is it located? Is it located in Delhi? By whom it is constructed? It was constructed by his wife Hamida Begum, and it was constructed in Iranian style of art. Because we need to write this Iranian style of art, why? Because many times what happens, maybe they will ask questions from this also, in which style of art the Humayun's tomb was constructed. And the last point is that red and white stone were skillfully used in it. Now, our next topic is Fort of Agra, and generally it is asked in 3 marks. Now, please listen carefully, students, because what happens in these questions, whenever this question is asked, generally students is writing about Red Fort. Actually, Red Fort is located in Delhi, and today we are going to talk about Fort of Agra. It is located in city of Agra in Uttar Pradesh. So that is the difference. But generally students are seeing this word and they are writing about Fort of Red Fort. Like now, information about Fort of Agra. First of all, Fort of Agra is located in Agra city of Uttar Pradesh. Now, another point is about that red stone are used. Red stone are used in it. That is why it is also called Red Fort. And whenever it is called Red Fort, you might be confused what to write. That is why it is called Red Fort, because due to red stones are used in it. Next point is about that by whom it is constructed. So the Fort of Agra was constructed by Akbar in 1565 in. Then the reflection of Hindu and Iranian style of art is seen in it. So the reflection of Hindu and Iranian style, that is two style, was merged in the construction of Fort of Agra. Next one is that this fort is 70 feet tall with 1.5 mile circumference. So first of all, we need to understand the mile words. 1 mile is equal to 1.6 kilometer. Here 1.5 mile circumference that is covered by Fort of Agra. Now, red stones skillfully used in such a way that no cracks can be seen on the entire wall. No cracks can be seen on the wall. Now, so here we need to understand this point. Redstone was skillfully used. Skillful in the sense they were constructed this entire palace, or you can say entire fort, with the redstone. But they have put in such a way that you cannot see even the cracks between the stones. Now another point about another point about Fort of Agra. Jahangir Palace was built by Akbar in the Fort of Agra, and it is considered the best example of the Fort of Agra. Another one, and maybe it is the last point about that, Shahjahan had spent his last days of his life in this palace or in this fort. So that we write Shahjahan had spent last days of his life in this fort. Now students, we have completed the Fort of Agra also. Now today we have discussed 4 points that I will revise quickly. First one, we have talked about Qutub Minar. Second, we have talked about Hampi. Third, we talk about Humayun's tomb. And fourth one is about Fort of Agra. Now I just quickly revise it in very little time. For example, Qutub Minar is located in Delhi. It was constructed by Qutbuddin Aibak, but half of the construction was completed by his son-in-law Iltutmish. Then after Hampi was located at the river bank of Tungabhadra in Bellary district of Karnataka, and it is the capital city of Vijayanagar kingdom. They were the lovers of art. The main temples were that Vitthal temple and Hazara temple. Apart from this, Achyutai temple is also considered over that of Lord Krishna. Then we have talked about Humayun's tomb. Humayun's tomb is also located at the Delhi. It was constructed by his wife Hamida Begum. In that Iranian style also we can see. And the last we talk about Fort of Agra. I also informed first of all that Fort of Agra is located in city of Agra in Uttar Pradesh. It is not a red fort, but it is known as red fort because it was constructed by red stone. That is why the fort is 70 feet tall and 1.5 mile circumference. Then last point, that last 2 points we have discussed. Jahangir Palace was built by Akbar in Fort of Agra, and it is believed that Shahjahan had spent last days of his life in this fort. So today we considered these 4 topic, and students, you will be getting this all the details in the form of worksheet also. So you just refer the worksheet and complete your assignment. Thank you.